guys, are we ready to get quilting today? I want to thank you so much for hanging out with me. I don't always remember to say that, but it does mean so very much that you guys are watching and hanging out with me, and the comments. It's a blessing. It's a true blessing. But I am ready to get this thing quilted. We're in the home stretch now, so let's get going. Okay, the entire center part is completely quilted, and I don't know if you could tell very well or not, but I really like to try to keep the starting and the stopping of the thread work as minimal as possible. So for example, on this one, I started here and completed this triangle, went in this ditch, because I actually did want to sew in the ditch right here as well. Came over here, completed this rectangle, and then just continued on down right where I started. I'm going to do a similar thing for the next two parts, and hopefully that will be all that there is just those three parts, and then this top will be quilted. So for the next one, I want to do very long, skinny S's for the geese. So I will probably start in this corner here, go up, do the long, skinny thing, come down, go over, and continue in that manner until we get right back to here. Okay, let's get going on that. We have some simple curves that the flying geese are traveling along. And now it's time for the final step in this quilting project. It's amazing to think that I can get so much quilted all in a very short period of time. But it's a tiny quilt, and there's not a lot that I would really want to do to it. As I've said before, this is going to be a table topper, and as much as I want it to look nice, I don't want to spend 100 hours of quilting on this just so that somebody can accidentally spill their cola on it. I don't want that. But also, the sooner I get it quilted, the sooner I can move on to something else, which is definitely going to be spooky in nature. I'm already planning for it. I'm excited. Yay! Okay, but back to the project we have on hand. Okay, the next thing I want to do is there are diamonds in here, so I want to add diamonds to this as well. So I'm going to start at the point of a diamond, go around and do that, and then I'm just going to travel along here. So initially we got some of this edge quilted here, and we're going to have this quilted here. These two parts of the square will not be quilted, and I'm perfectly okay with that. So let's get this finished. And there we have it. The quilting is completely done. Simple, basic, yet thoroughly effective. Let's see if we can kind of see. I don't know if you guys can see or not, but there are definitely some, don't you just love the way a back of a quilt looks? Okay, anyhow, next up is the trimming of the edges, making the binding, sewing the binding, yada, 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 yada. Okay, well, I will see you back after this is trimmed. Trimming is all done, and now let's get to work on that binding. And there we have it, the final reveal to my spring geese table topper. I really think it is so charming, and I'm glad that I get to use it for a few more months before late summer and the fall season kicks in. It is just adorable. And I hope that you guys like it as much as I do. And I hope that you'll be tempted to make something similar and small for one of your table toppers, as it is a very quick and easy way to change the atmosphere of your room. But until then, I hope you're cozy in your jammies.